Okay, so today's makeup tutorial we're going to do on Electra is going to be a New Year's Eve makeup, yay! So it's going to be smoky, and the colours that I've chosen are kind of warm, a reddy tone, and I know we've done quite a few tutorials with this sort of colour, but it's going to look amazing on you, so that's why I'm going to use it.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm then going to take this Bourjois 24-hour cream eyeshadow. This one is in 6601, and I'm going to use that with a Real Techniques brush and just pop that over the lid as a base. I think these warm, reddy tones are lovely for New Year anyway.
It's nice to change rather than just being black.
Yeah, a bit of colour. Okay, I'm going to take a 217 and just buff the edges of that, just to soften it. So this product's going to add colour, but it's also going to seal the makeup into place and work as a primer. Right, I'm then going to take a little bit of Antiques eyeshadow, and I'm going to push that over the base colour. Open for me. Yeah, it looks really lovely. I'm going to take a little bit of Barry M brown eye pencil. This one is in number 2. Is it close for me? I'm going to run that along the top waterline. So along the top lash line, sorry, not waterline. Then I'm going to take a Real Techniques shading brush and just buff that along. Just open for me. I need to wing Electra's eyes out quite a bit because her brows come much longer, so I'm just making sure that it's nicely winged out to make the eyes look that little bit longer.
It's quite clever doing it with shadow. I just usually use an eyeliner. Just
Do
to
you?
do the same. Yeah.
Eyeliner just that shadow's just that little bit softer.
Yeah. Well, also I end up doing the same thing all the time. Just literally winged eyeliner and nothing else.
Oh
so
really?
Nice. Yeah. It's nice to do something
a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. But doing the same effect kind of thing.
And I'll just keep building the products and blending. Now I am going to be doing another video on Electra, and it will be back to school makeup, so you can watch that one. It will be on not long after this one, I should think. And you're going to do videos to go with them, aren't you? Where can they find them?
So if you head to my channel, which is Electra Loves, I'm going to do a what to wear on New Year. This would be really nice actually, because I always think it's good to wear something statement, and so it's nice to do it with colour in your eyes for New Year. You want to kind of, wherever you're going, have a little bit of something special, don't you?
Do you have plans?
I'm actually going to Copenhagen for New Year, which would be nice. So I think we'll be kind of outside watching fireworks, so we've got to wrap up warm, but...
With family or with friends?
Yeah, with my mum and my 2 little sisters, so it'll be fun.
Oh, really nice.
But I think I will do a little bit of a diverse kind of video on my channel with kind of party outfits and kind of something warm and cosy maybe.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people probably head out just to watch fireworks and whatnot.
And also sometimes people do low-key things, don't they? But you just want to look nice and feel a little bit special.
We are going to a 70s.
Oh,
yeah, we're dressing up 70s like Farrah Fawcett hair. I'm going to get a glitter like, not glitter but sequined kind of catsuit.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to go all out.
I think with those things you have to go all out. It's way more fun if everyone does.
Right, I'm then going to take a little bit of Embark, which is this one here, on a MAC 266, no 217, and just, I'm going to take that just through the socket a little bit, just to add a little bit of darker depth through there.
70s is quite good as well because it's kind of all out there.
Yeah, 70s music. I was like, I'm going to wear roller skates.
Yeah.
But I can't roller skate, so I think that would be a very good,
also,
good one.
Drinking and roller skates always never going to end well.
Yes, this is very, very true. So I'm just making sure I'm really blending that. Do you ever wear really smoky eyes?
Now and again, it's not something I wear. I go to quite a lot of, I'm going to lots of different events and things at the moment, so I've been wearing sometimes smoky eyes, but not often. Quite lucky as I get my mum to do makeup now and again. But I used to do smoky eyes, and then I kind of fell in love with eyeliner, like flicky eyeliner, and then I just...
You must have some amazing stories about... Did you ever used to go on set with your mum or anything like that? Tell everyone a little bit about your mum.
So my mum is Ariane Poole. She's a makeup artist, and she's been doing makeup for quite a long time, and she's done everything from Vogue shoots to she was a beauty presenter on This Morning and GMTV and Big Breakfast and all those kind of big makeover type shows. No, I've had some cool stuff. I've been to This Morning a few times with her, and that was really fun. I had one time where we were filming, they had this like coffee table, it was on a swirl and it was glass, and they were live on air, and I was stood behind the monitor, and they'd moved this coffee table off, and while they were all on air, I sat on the edge of the coffee table, and it went shh, and like this massive crash. And I was with who's one of the presenter's sons, I can't remember who it was. We were just so embarrassed.
Oh my god.
But yeah, now I've got to do some really cool stuff though with her and go on some really amazing shoots and things.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Maybe my little lens will get to do that one day.
I'm sure they will.
Yay.
I'm sure they will. Like, it's fun just coming and watching, and you just learn so much, I think, from being in a work environment.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you just learn. I don't know,
Were you really proud that is your mum?
Oh my god, so proud.
That's so cute.
It's like, it's so nice that you can kind of share stuff.
Not many jobs you can take your kids with you.
No,
so that
really
is nice.
True. Well, you guys will be the same, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
Involve them and bring them in. It's nice as well though, because what's like, as much as my mum, like makeup is, I love it, but it wasn't my passion. But it's nice that we've kind of developed something similar.
Well, yeah, now that you're fashion.
Yeah, it's something that's similar and we can relate to, but kind of got our own thing. And
you did Disney.
Yeah, I did. Well, I've done a show on Disney Channel called Get the Look, which there's a season on air at the moment, which is the last one we did. And that was so fun. It's like fashion for teens. I wish it was around when I was like sort of 13, 14.
How nice.
And it's been really cool because we've got to like interview and work with lots of the Disney kind of talent, which has been really fun.
Right, I am going to put a black gel liner with this because I want to.
That looks so fresh and
it's a new one. It's a new one. This is MAC gel liner. Right, if you're one of those people that cannot do gel liners, there's lots of different brushes that you can get. So you might find getting a fine brush slightly easier. This is a very fine one. You may find an angle brush easier. I'm going to use this one, and then I might follow with a slightly thicker brush as well. So if you just close for me and look down in that way, lovely. So I like the thin one to get right in the corners. Open. Lovely. I think if you need to, it's totally fine. I'm just holding your eye there. And then I'm going to use a slightly thicker one for the other end. But I might go back in with a thin one to get a really sharp point. It makes such a difference when it's a new liner. So much easier
to apply. They go slightly dry, don't they?
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Right, if you just look down for me, that way, perfect. Oh yeah, you have a mum that's a makeup artist, so you know where to look.
I remember when I was 8, she did my Halloween makeup and I was like,
oh, bless
but like, she was like, just hold your eyes still, look at him.
And look down and towards me. Lovely.
Yeah, I learnt very quickly how to hold your eyes still.
And you're not so patient when it's like your own family. My sister pulls my face around and I'm like, I hope you don't do this to people you're doing.
She did actually say to me once, she was holding my forehead and she was like, I would never usually do this, but stay still.
You can get away with it when it's on someone.
Just like, hold still.
But obviously Sam's 3 years older than me, so I was her guinea pig.
Yeah.
So for years she would be like, just do this. And she used to say to me, God, I hate doing your eyes, they're such a horrible shape. So for years I thought I had horrible eye shape. You know how there's when you're quite impressionable and you just think, oh, I've got horrible eyes.
Oh, that's so weird.
So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the same brown Embark on an angled brush just over that, because I want it to be not so black. So just by doing this over the top, it's going to blend those together. Okay, let's move on to the skin and then we will come back to finish the mascara and stuff. Right, I am going to choose, although I think it might be a little dark for you, I really want to use this matte Bobbi Brown foundation, because I used it recently on one of the Little Mix tutorials and it was really, really nice. So let's give it a go. Oh, I think we can get away with that. Now I've gone for the matte one because we want it to last all night. It's New Year. And you said that you're getting a little bit of an oily breakout at the moment, didn't you?
Yeah,
or they said that you were.
Yeah, I had skin mapping done at Dermalogica, and I feel like I have really dry skin all the time, but they've said my T-zone is quite oily, and I feel like it is.
Well, that is why I've used this one, so it will last you. I am then going to take a little bit of Select Concealer from MAC, Select Cover Up, and a Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. I really like this for this. It just fits under there. Bring it round. Take that down there. I'm going to take that there and there. A little bit on there, and I'm going to put the rest just through here, just because that's a tiny bit darker. I don't want to waste the product. So we've mapped out your face. I'm going to take, this is a setting brush, I'm just going to buff that all in. This product sets pretty quick, so you do have to work with it reasonably fast. Just look right up for me. That looks so lovely under the eyes. Looks so lifted.
It's cool how it adds so much rather lightness. Kind of.
Yeah, I love it. This is probably one of my favourite concealers as well.
Is it? What is it? So do you choose a colour?
You choose a colour to match you. I've gone really light with this one because I like to use it as a highlighter, but it sets matte. So if you have a blemish, this sets and doesn't move.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Because often touching up blemishes is the worst thing because you can't take it off and you're almost like.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. I think concealer. When I worked at MAC, I used to sell loads of it. I'm going to use a little bit of Sleek Makeup Luminous Pressed Powder over the skin just to set that into place. I'm going to push it over, and that will just take down how bright the highlighter is. It won't lose it completely, but it will just soften it. Right, a little bit of Sleek Makeup Face Form. I'll use this in the other video as well because it's really reasonable price. I'm just going to take a blusher brush and I'm going to use it to contour. So just through the back of the cheekbone, little circular motion so it blends it.
Is that the best way not to get that harsh line?
Yeah,
circular
so
brushes.
a brush like this is the best way because it's pointed. So the product goes on via the point, and as you blend it, the rest of the bristles blend it and work it. So
that horrible like,
yeah, it does the work for you.
80s kind of.
Just when you turn to the side, you've just got a line on your face.
Yes.
So the brush should kind of do the work for you, really.
Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to take the highlighter one. You can buy this in a duo. I'm not actually going to use this blush this time, but so you don't have to buy all three. That's just going to go on top of the cheekbone. A little bit through the brow bone. This is Eyeko mascara, and it is Curvy brush one. Just close for me. Okay, we're going to take some Ardell lashes. These ones are called Demi Wispy. Just open for me. We're on to the lips. I have got 24-hour lip liner from 24/7, but from Urban Decay, and it's called Liar. Normally I outline the whole lip and colour it in, but I'm only going to do the outliner now and just buff it in because I don't want it to be too strong. And I was going to put a gloss in it, and I'm not even going to do that now. So there you have the finished New Year's Eve makeup. I think it's really pretty on you.
I really like it.
It looks lovely. You won't have the makeup on when you do the look though, so you'll just have to...
I have to remember.
I'll take a photo.
Yes.
I'll send you a photo. We can Instagram it. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Have a lovely New Year, whatever you get up to, and we will see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.